This is the Monroe County Sheriff's Office 2021 Year in Review, a significant milestone for all of us here at the Sheriff's Office as we celebrated our 200th anniversary. MCSO kicks off its bicentennial, an opportunity to showcase individuals, past and present, who are at the heart of our agency, to highlight our 5 bureaus: jail, road patrol, court security, civil, and staff services. The coronavirus pandemic forced all of us to reinvent our day-to-day operations, in particular our jail bureau. We conducted 100% testing of inmates and staff entering the jail. We also developed a mass COVID-19 testing center on site at the Sheriff's Office, open to all MCSO members. This year we administered approximately 21,500 tests in an effort to confront COVID at the front door. Thanks to these actions, we identified 150 COVID-positive individuals. Even through a global pandemic, our generosity continued to shine. We partnered with Uniting and Healing Through Hope of Monroe County, collecting thousands of blankets for those in need. On January 20th, tragedy struck. 3 soldiers with the National Guard perished when their military helicopter went down in a field in Mendon. The community mourned with us, lining the streets for a moving and emotional procession to salute the soldiers as they were reunited with their families and eventually returned home to their final resting place. We shall never forget the service or sacrifice of Chief Warrant Officers Stephen Skoda, Christian Koch, and Daniel Pryal. May they rest in peace. February 2021, the bitter chill sets in, but that doesn't stop MCSO from taking the plunge, all for a great cause to support Special Olympics. In February, our deputies responded to several reports of stolen UTVs. They were able to successfully track and arrest 3 suspects and recover 4 of the vehicles. Great work by all involved. March 8th, we cut the cake celebrating MCSO's official 200th birthday. From less than a handful of deputies in our humble beginnings to approximately 1,100 members today, we continue to proudly serve and protect our community.
Hey, welcome back. This is Monroe County Sheriff Todd Baxter here in Rochester, New York, sharing with you episode number 58 of Behind the Badge.
Throughout the year, we continue to learn about our community members as well as the dedicated men and women who make up our agency on the podcast. In April, MCSO collaborated with our law enforcement partners and the Monroe County District Attorney's Office to form a multi-jurisdictional response to illegal dirt bikes, four-wheelers, mini bikes, and ATVs. April also brought out area faith leaders who continue to show support for our deputies. Several spent time at our roll calls. A busy month, we also renovated our gym, a great place for our deputies and civilian staff to work out, improving both their physical and mental health. The month of May, a beautiful tribute to law enforcement officers and first responders, the Ring of Honor around the Cobbs Hill Reservoir. It's become a tradition as we salute our deputies and all those who come to the aid of others. With the nice weather came an uptick in crime in our community, propelling us to launch Phase 1 of Operation Guardian. MCSO added more resources to the U.S. Marshals Service Fugitive Task Force to strengthen our presence and rid our streets of violent offenders. In May, we also unveiled 3 significant historical documents belonging to the MCSO. These presidential pardons were proudly displayed at a premier exhibition. In June, the Sheriff's Office and the National Association of African Americans in Human Resources partnered for a special showing of the film Walking While Black, Love is the Answer. As the surge in violence continued into summer, we transitioned to the next phase of Operation Guardian. We added walking patrols and uniformed patrol cars in an effort to stop the bleed. We also saw an increase in opioid-related fatalities in our community. The Monroe County Heroin Task Force reminds those struggling with addiction, help is available 24/7. We ushered in July with a celebration for the Jail Bureau Academy Class Number 50. Congratulations! We look forward to watching how you will serve our community. As the summer continued, so did the violence, primarily in the city of Rochester. Sheriff Baxter was featured on national television, sharing MCSO's Operation Guardian initiative. For the first time since the coronavirus pandemic, it was good to see so many smiling faces again and to be part of community events once more. In an effort to continue to diversify our organization, our recruitment team made lots of stops in our community, encouraging folks to join our MCSO family. The summer continued to sizzle with the New York State Sheriff's Summer Camp. Our deputies served as camp counselors, educating the campers about our agency. In August, we shined a spotlight on deputies Todd Thurston and Andy Reali, who with the help of Home Depot replaced a smashed mailbox for a veteran in need. On August 19th, with the help of our drone unit and new thermal imaging infrared camera technology, deputies and canines were able to successfully locate a missing hiker, and as seen here in Genesee County, assisted deputies with nabbing a suspect who fled and evaded police. ROCTAC, the Rochester Threat Advisory Committee, took center stage as Sheriff Baxter and Sergeant Wildman presented on the initiative at the National Department of Homeland Security Conference in Las Vegas. September 3rd, as we tried to hold on to summer just a little bit longer, Sheriff Baxter threw out the first pitch at the Rochester Red Wings game, celebrating the bicentennials of both Monroe County and the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. September 11th, we paused to remember the tragic events of that fateful day 20 years ago. Several of our members responded in 2001, including Chief Deputy Michael Fowler, who shared his personal story. We shall never forget. We also remembered and paid tribute to our MCSO fallen in September with our annual wreath-laying ceremony. 11 members have died in the line of duty. On September 14th, a heroic life-saving effort by deputies Alexa Ray Shorkey and Brian Callahan, who responded to a call for a man who overdosed and was unresponsive on the side of the road. Without hesitation, our deputies quickly administered Narcan, saving the man's life. On October 1st, MCSO celebrated C-Zone Captain Dean Tuthill as our Deputy of the Year and Quartermaster Kimberly Greer as our Civilian of the Year. Congratulations to all of the award winners. On October 8th, we held a ceremonial send-off for this year's Police Unity Tour riders who pedaled their way to the nation's capital in honor of our fallen. We also ushered in our newest Road Patrol deputies. Congratulations to class number 69 and welcome to the MCSO family. October 13th, deputies learned of suspicious activity in a parking lot on Brooks Avenue in Gates. Security cameras observed a pickup truck with 2 men in the lot crawling underneath vehicles. Our deputies caught up with them a short time later at a gas station nearby. After obtaining a search warrant for the vehicle, deputies recovered 6 catalytic converters and cutting tools. Both men were arrested and charged. Great effort by our deputies who made quick work of the situation. In November, we honored all of our veterans as we marked Veterans Day and shined a spotlight on one vet in particular, World War II veteran and retired MCSO jail deputy James Cassidy. November also saw another surge in violence in our community with a record-breaking number of homicides in the city of Rochester. We remain committed to a unified, multi-agency approach to send a clear message: we will not tolerate these senseless killings. Our C-Zone deputies did incredible work in the early morning hours of November 29th, ultimately apprehending 5 young men believed responsible for a rash of larcenies from unlocked vehicles. Deputies recovered 3 long guns stolen during the larcenies. December brings out the best in us. We partnered with various senior centers to shop and wrap gifts for those less fortunate. Our Shop with a Cop event spread holiday cheer to children and families in need. Also in December, we worked with County Executive Bello and the county legislature to ratify and receive unanimous approval of 2 contracts, the PBA and the command unit agreements, in advance of the contract's expirations. This unprecedented move sets a new standard for Monroe County negotiations and recognizes the professionalism and value of the men and women who wear the badge. And finally, we are proud of all of the hard work of our dedicated sworn members and civilian staff In 2021, our road patrol responded to approximately 220,000 calls for service. Our jail bureau processed about 3,500 individuals through booking in the Monroe County Jail. Our court bureau screened nearly 170,000 individuals entering our courts through our weapons screening stations. Our Civil Bureau executed 7,000 service and enforcement actions, and our Staff Services Bureau provided more than 100,675 hours of training to our staff. Truly one team. As 2021 comes to a close, we wish all of you a happy, healthy, and safe new year.